Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Nigel here with you, Nigel's Modelling Bench, and here we are now with pack 63, and this is the final pack in this batch of 5 magazines that have been sent, or packs that have been sent, should I say. So yeah, if you want to find out more about this, go and have a look in the description below the video, and you can find out how to go and get yourself one from DeAgostini. And this is the 1.6 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500, and it's turning into a beautiful model. And if you just look here, the instrument panel is gorgeous. And what we're going to do here, we're going to fit the radio and we're going to fit the instrument panel to the floor. So something here about American fire trucks. Distinctive look of American fire trucks is famous. As we all know, they're beautiful. There we can see there's an original one here. There's one there sat in the fire station, and there's one there after the 9/11 disaster. Here's all the parts that we're going to be doing. As you can see, there's a lot to it. And then we've got Jacky Ickx, Monsieur Le Mans, Master of Le Mans. And yeah, he absolutely amazing driver, absolutely incredible. A very young Jacky Ickx during the 1966 Monaco Formula 3 Grand Prix. And there he is in a Porsche 936. Beautiful, beautiful car. We've got some 935s in the background there. And he had 6 victories at Le Mans. Ickx not only racing the Ford GT40 but also drove other Ford models such as this Mustang. He shared with Hubert Hahn in the 24 Hours of Spa in 1967. Is that BMW there or a Volvo? And then here we've got a Ford GT40 and a Porsche 910 there, ahead of Hans Hermann's Porsche in this fight to win Le Mans 24 Hours in 1969. Very nice. I've actually got a Derek Bell in-car video, Porsche 956, and Derek Bell does all the tracks. And he goes down the Mustang straight before they put the silly chicane in, and gets down to 230 miles an hour, whatever it is. Gets to the end, he's like, vroom, vroom, down the gearbox, and Jacky Ickx goes, wah, flying past him, under braking into the corner. Unbelievable. So, right, let's have a look at what we've got in here. We have a bag of parts. Pack 63, as you can see. Be careful not to damage anything as we open the parts. And then we can pour all of this out. There we go. Make sure the bags are empty. And then we've got more stickers, you'll be glad to know. We've got lots and lots of little bits and pieces. Little chrome knobs and that. Here we go again. It's very, very busy. These are PS14, so we've got some screws here. It's a very, very busy batch of parts, this. Very nice to see that they're keeping us busy. And then we've got PS25 screws. That's probably the most common screw used in this model. So we've got stickers, we've got a radio face, bits and pieces here, there's some sticker faces there. Right, so what we're going to do first of all, we are going to take the actual, let's get the light on. Get the magazine out of the way. We're going to take this. We're going to take this radio face sticker here, and we're going to position it. Get myself sorted on my chair, and we're going to position it there, like so. Okay. Just get it nice and central and square. That's not central, Nige. Actually, it doesn't seem right to me. Does it go there? Yes, it does. I guess the slot in the bottom is for the 8-track, yeah? There we go. So that's nice and parallel and central, like that. And then these two here are going to go onto the front here. So that's going to go like that. So these are auxiliary gauges, they're nothing to do with the radio. So that's like a compass or something. And this one is, I can't read that. And that one's going to go like that on there. That one is way off. Let me get these sorted in a minute. Okay, so that's those done. So we've basically got the display for the radio here, and we've got the two auxiliary gauges. This is oil pressure and this one is amps. So there we go. Right, so we are now going to fit the actual radio into there. That's just going to press in like that. Okay, and then the two radio buttons into position. That's going to secure the front of the radio. So we've got one there and one, if I can pick it up. Go on, go in the hole. Go in the hole, please. There we go. Nice snug fit, so they just snap in. So that's that. And then, now press the transparent radio cover onto the center section of the front of the radio as shown to complete the assembly of the radio. So we've got this transparent cover going on like that. We've got to make sure both those pins go in. There we go. Just push it in. Grab a cotton bud and just give it a nudge. Feels like it hasn't quite gone in on one side. Maybe with the back of the tweezers. I don't think that's going to fall out. That knob's going to fall out. That. So what we will do, once again, we'll put some glue in behind. Maybe they're going to be screwed in. I'm not sure. I think that's just those holes. Yeah, those holes there don't actually line up with those knobs. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to put a drop of glue on here and glue those in, because we don't want them falling out. That one's nice and tight, that one's not going anywhere. That one needs a drop of glue on it, so I'm going to get a drop of my trusty MIG ammo glue again. Beauty of this stuff is it dries dead clear, so if you get it anywhere, it won't damage anything and it won't fog anything up. So we'll put a drop, just a little drop in that hole. Doesn't need much. And then we'll grab our tweezers and push that in like so. There we go. So now that won't fall out anymore. And that clear cover for the radio is so tight it doesn't need any glue. So we can put the glue over there out of the way. Wipe off our cocktail stick. Right, what's next? Retrieve the dashboard and place the car radio in its housing in the lower central part, and then we're going to turn it over and fix it in place with two PS25 screws. So there's two PS25 screws. There's a third one. So get one ready on the screwdriver. Get our lovely dashboard, place the radio in place, and then get a couple of screws. Just pull that radio into position. And there we go. There's our radio, that's our dashboard pretty much complete now. Very nice. Okay, so next is take the lenses for the center dials and place them in position on the back of the center dials. So, okay, I was wondering what was going on here. So we're going to place these into position on the backs, like so. And then we're going to turn this over and we're going to slot our gauges in like so. Okay. Now we're going to place the center dials into the center dials housing, which is there. So that's going to go in like that. And then we are going to take a PS25 screw and screw it into there. And that will sandwich everything together and hold it all together. And there we can see there's our gauges in there looking lovely. Now that one there is off to the one side, so we could really take it out and do it again. In fact, I'll do that now, back in a sec. Okay, I just want to show you something here, guys. This is how far out I've got those stickers. If you look at that closely, you can see how far out those stickers are. They're way down lower than they should be on those discs, because when you put them in from behind, I want them to look nice and central, and that's pretty good. Okay, so we can put those lenses back in again, like so. Put this back on here, like that, and then place that back on there like that. Oh, I want to cough again. Ugh. It's so annoying. I know you're thinking, what's the matter? It's just a cough, but it means another stop of the video, another editing point. Okay, so yeah, you can see now that one there is still off to one side. I'll get that right and then I'll come back. Okay, we got there in the end. I ended up taking the vinyl off the backing and gluing them in with white glue. So you can see now they're pretty good. This one's still slightly low, but it's just going to have to stay like that. So that's all that done. So that's that done. Now we're going to move on to put the right rear dashboard cover in position, so that the two hollow posts in the dashboard fit into the two rings on the cover. So you see they're referring to it as right now, even though it's actually left as you're looking at it. So that's going to go. I don't quite know what on earth this is for. So it's going that way around like that. Is that what they're saying? Yes, there's a tab on there and there's a slot in there so it only goes in one way. So that's like a lower sort of fuse box, relay box, whatever. And they're going to secure it with two PS25 screws. So get two of those out. Grab one on the screwdriver. I only want one, thank you. Put that in that hole. And wind it in. Just that one in, and then there's that one in there. There we go. So that's all that done, and now turn the dashboard around and insert the tab with the hole in the centre dials housing fully into the centre of the front panel under the radio as shown. So that's going to go in like that. So that's going to go in to there and slide forward, slide over that raised pin. There we go. And there we are, that's going to go in there. Ah. There we go. Right. Now I need to retrieve the front floor, which is in the next room. So yet another editing point. Right, so we've got our floor. So retrieve the front floor assembly and position the dashboard above it, fitting the two front pins on the floor into the rings in the rear of the dashboard as shown in the pictures. So it's very difficult to see for me because of the light. So basically, I think that's going to sit on there like that, yeah? Whoops. Bang my head on the camera, sorry guys. And we've got these tabs on the outside. Now where's this wire going to go? Check the two parts fit together properly. They're showing us the wire, so the wire is going to come over the top to this side, okay? I'm going to make sure we don't trap it. And we've got these side pieces here. We've got this tab on the dashboard here. That tab there is going to go into that slot there. So make sure that wire stays out of the way. There we go. And that is basically that. That is the dashboard in position, guys. So once the upper section checked, the fit is also correct. The sides, as I just showed you. Go away wire. And then we are going to, once you have checked the dashboard is correctly fitted, fit the parts together with 2 PS11 screws. So here's our PS11 screws. There's a spare one. Right, so you can come along here and put a screw into there. And then put a screw into there. There we are. And there's our wires. Get those tucked up out of the way. So there's our dashboard all fitted up. So we've got our parking brake there, which doesn't operate. We've got our brake pedal. We've got our throttle pedal. We've got our light switch. There we go, all looking good. So yeah, very, very nice indeed. And beautifully presented, I think. Very well designed and beautifully presented. Very nice indeed. Right. So that is that for pack 63, and that is that for this month. I hope you've enjoyed this little series of videos this month. I know a lot of you don't like Partworks. I know a lot of you love this model. So I'm sorry if you don't like it, and I hope you've enjoyed it if you do. Lots and lots to do in this one, lots and lots to learn. A few little tips and bits and pieces, but there we go. So, as I say, don't fuss too much about the gauges like I did, because you're only ever going to see them from that angle. So, you know, it doesn't really matter that much, but I just think it's worth taking the time to get it right, or as good as you can anyway. And don't forget, put a drop of glue on the back of those knobs, especially these three, because they don't fit very tightly. If they fall out, you'll lose them. Okay, so everything's nice and snug on here, nothing falls out. Remember those radio knobs as well, check the fit of those, you may want to glue them in. Right, I will see you, well, the end of this month. This is December. See the end of this month or very early next month for pack 64 onwards. Oh, we've got our on-off switch there as well, haven't we? In fact, that's a 3-position switch, so I don't really know what that's going to be about. I'll see you all soon. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.